not merely seeing reality, it is touching the truth.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Chronic Gamer. My name is Matt, and this is my final thoughts and redirect for episodes 24, 25, and 26 of Trigun. So go ahead, click the link in the description, check that out, come back here, let me know what you think in the comments section. Alright, so, Trigun. These were some interesting episodes. Episode 24 was really interesting. I liked how we kind of wrapped up the stuff with the gung-ho guns in that episode. With Vash facing off against the dude with the saxophone and Legato. Vash was still on this I can't kill people thing that he's always been on. It's part of who he is and how he cared for Rem back in the day, and how she thought that all humans have the right to live and that nobody has the right to kill anybody. But it didn't end up turning out so well in the end. Vash shot Legato in the head, which is completely against his own ideals, and it really sent him spiraling. And in episode 25, he was pretty much hitting the deep end. He was not well. He got sick or something. He was passed out for like 10 days. They didn't really explain that. But Meryl found him. She nursed him back to health. And he had an epiphany of sorts on what he's going to do as far as taking care of Knives. He turns out he remembered everything that's happened to him. If you remember, he had like amnesia for a long time. And he remembered everything that happened to him. And in remembering those things and having killed Legato using his own free will, he did a little soul searching, and he found out what he wanted to do as far as Knives is concerned. And he went out to, quote unquote, save him from himself, I guess. So he went and confronted Knives. Knives, as you know, has resentment towards humans. I'm guessing it's because they used him to make the plants. Hasn't really been explained that well. These plants, I guess, they use these superhuman people in order to run, which can allow the regular human people to live. But I'm not entirely sure how or why, because they never really got into that. I don't even think they mentioned that before this episode, episode 26. And if they did, I missed it because it went over it too quick for me to remember. Basically, I mean, we did see Vash interact with that plant at the beginning of the series, but I didn't know why or how, and they just explained it now. I guess it has to do with them. But Knives had this resentment towards humans, and Vash was living under Rem's ideology of never killing a human and never allowing humans to be killed by somebody else because it's not their decision. And, I get it. I definitely get it. But, in the end, he ended up confronting Knives in what was, to me, seemed an underwhelming firefight. And they didn't really explain a whole lot of things. They didn't explain why or how those guns work, why their arms transform. They didn't explain if Vash killed Knives in the end. Maybe they're just leaving that up to the viewer to decide, but it's very weird. I was under the impression he's going to go there and somehow sway Knives' mind, but he ended up shooting him a bunch of times, including once that looked like through his heart. So it seems like he might have killed him, which is completely against everything that Vash has stood for so far. So I'm a little confused by that ending, but it is what it is. Ultimately, I don't know if I said this in this video, but I definitely said it at the end of the reaction video. I really only give this series a 5 or 6. I was definitely entertained by it. I definitely enjoyed it. I just don't think it was at the level of other series that I have seen that are shorter or even longer, or other animes. As far as other series go, I think that this one doesn't live up to some of the things that I've seen. Like, it had that Cowboy Bebop vibe, but it was no Cowboy Bebop. I mean, Cowboy Bebop was special. This was just what it was. Entertaining enough, but not next level entertaining, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. Sorry that I didn't enjoy it as much as some of you all probably do. Maybe it's because I'm watching this for the first time when I'm 28 years old and not when I'm 15, but yeah, I just didn't think it was superly spectacular. It was a good show, and one that I would recommend to people who like this kind of thing, but not one that I would say is a must-watch for all anime fans, because I don't think it caters to all anime fans, and I don't think that it is just the greatest show of all time. So, yeah, that's pretty much where I stand with it. I liked it, and that's that. So, let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Chronic Gamer. Peace.